All righty then. Look at all this. That's fun, huh? I think I made $10, which is kind of cool. So, did y'all get anything out of that? Our little session with Ronnie Millsap, the great Ronnie Millsap, and our little day trading thing here. I don't do that a lot. It is written into my plan, though, so I'm not violating the rules. The plan says I can do this, but I don't do it a lot, right? But it is fun because let me tell you something. I have watched the market, I mean, all stinking day before, right? And doing this. And it is, how shall I say, stressful. But it's kind of cool just to look at it every now and then. And I would never forgive myself if I turned you guys into day traders because I was a horrible, horrible day trader. Right. So not going to risk a lot on it, but you can trade the micros. It's kind of cool, right? So they're like $10 a point. So if I sell here and I buy here, I'm going to make $10, right? So another great thing about this is you can instantly adjust your deltas in your account. So if we ever get let me delete all this garbage. If we ever get a fall, and you say, man, I need some negative deltas, I know how to add 50 negative deltas to this. And all you got to do is sell. Where my thingy go? You got to sell. Come on. Got to sell. Here it is. Oh, it's on charts. No wonder. Yeah, you got to sell a micro e-mini, right? It gives you instantly 50 deltas. How you do that? You come over here to sell. Hit the sell button. Uh, Notice how the Fibonacci fan, isn't that cool? Is providing a level of support there. I mean, it was resistance here. Then it goes up, and this one was a little bit of resistance, and it comes back down. And now you're seeing it's finding support right along that fib fan, right? And then I'm watching the AD. So you got to watch a lot of things, right? I'm going from here to here to here to here. And then I've got off to the second screen. I've got this that I'm watching, right? So this is where I originally drew my fib fan, right? Used the Fibonacci fan tool to draw that. And I'm looking at quant ticks. I'll glance down here at the different ticks for the different uh, products, the Russell, the SP 500, the NASDAQ. And then I'm watching tick over here, right? So tick is generally a leading indicator. So you see price now falling below the fib fan. And what is tick doing? Falling. What is, and this is why I mean, I'm the best guy that I know that does this, um, does it on a laptop, right? So then I'm watching AD, which is the advanced decline line here, and it's at the zero. So you would expect a little bit of support on the AD line there. So let's see if it gets a little bounce here because we got support here, got a little support here. Let's go back to tick and see what our tick is doing. Tick popped down toward the bottom, right? And now we're cruising back up. Notice a while ago that the lines were yellow, right? And in this particular little um, screen, this is something I got from Theo Trade. It turns yellow if it's bearish, right? And all the colors turn blue if it's bullish, right? And that's based off of the information that it gets off the tick, right? But then you can just look at straight tick over here, and I do all this on a 1 minute chart over here. And over here, this is my main screen. So you guess you're watching all this. I'm watching AD right here. I'm watching this. You're watching volume, right? The red means that's the negative or selling volume. And the green is the buying volume, of course. So you see overall volume peaked on that little drop down to our support line. And then you see buyers kind of stepped in, but notice overall that the volume of trading in that area has gone down, right? So what does that mean? I don't know. I'm just keeping watching. I mean, and you really literally do this, 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 this. this and this, and you just can't. Oh, you can wear yourself out doing this, and then you go, you don't. I'm not constantly in a trade, right? We're waiting for some type of confirmation. We've got support here. We've got support here. What's our AD is going back up. Now we haven't turned blue yet. Look, it turned yellow, which means, that means that all of a sudden it's turned negative, right? Your ticks are kind of flowing to the downside. Now it stopped. It's kind of a cool thing though, if you ever want to do that. And maybe somebody will want to, maybe I want to do a session on that one day, even though I'm horrible. Gosh, am I horrible at this. This is not my game, right? This is not what we play. But I don't know. That's kind of fun. Oh, and I will say this. So Saturday on a Friday, let's see, today is Wednesday, right? Let's see, Friday, we've got my father-in-law's funeral, and we're doing the whole little meet and greet and all that kind of stuff. So let's see. I think trying to make sure what time we're going to be able to do this. How would y'all like to have some of you, if you got a job or something, can't do it, but you could always watch it later. I wonder if we did maybe a 9:30 session on Friday. Anyone give me a thumbs up on that one? Maybe a market open session instead of a lunchtime session. I don't know. Is somebody going to say something? You could do that, Melanie. Oh, Melanie, we are so sorry about Liberty too. I hate to, bring it up and everything, but it's, you were definitely are in our prayers. We know how bad it is to lose a furry friend. Well, thank you so much, Melanie. Yeah. So we may do that. I'll post more information on it. I'll figure out about the funeral time, and we'll try to do something. Look at this, y'all. AD, the advanced declines, right? Look, it did find support at the 0, right? And so now look, it's kind of ticking up. We got this kind of ticking up. We got support here. Let's see back over here the whole time. It is kind of cool though. See the support there? Now look, this is something that you would have never seen had you not drawn a fib fan. Well, Bobby, how'd you draw a fib fan? Well, I'm no expert, but I'll just tell you what works for me. I just kind of found an area where of a high, right? I saw that high bar there, and then I just drew it. So if you wanted to draw the same thing, you could go on a 1 minute chart to the ES at 9:31 this morning, Eastern time. And you just, let me show you how to draw it. Go down to your drawing tools, you find your fib fan right there, right? And it just looks like this. You just draw it, and then you kind of move it up or down, like that. And it's kind of, so not much to it. And then you draw the same thing from the bottom to the top sometime, right? I mean, I don't know how I would look at this one if I would draw it, See, the cool thing is, what's this? These things, I mean, they're so wild how often they like work as support and resistance lines, right? Look at that. That's what I'm seeing. Look at there. Isn't that kind of cool? But before long, I mean, man, your screen will be, you got so much crap on it. And that's the thing, the simpler the better, right? You remember the days where, let's see, we used to use every indicator known to man. Let's see. I mean, I got them all right here. Man, I got the SPX projections. I got the sector comparisons. If you want to look at sectors in the SPY, and just look at that. Man, that tells me a lot, doesn't it? Well, it tells you how the individual sectors are doing, right? And how the overall SPY is doing. What else we got? It's kind of cool. Just I forget some of the stuff that I've used in the past. RSI and fractal exhaustion. My God, man. What is that? Let's pull that one in. I must have thought it was important at some point to have it on there. Look at that. Look at that. Man, I was drawing these things back here. Where was that? It was Thursday. What else we got on here? And then we'll get on to our stuff. It's kind of cool to look at all the stuff that and I save all kind of grids, right? Grids, there's tick. Oh man, I got the exponential moving averages. I got expected move, which is kind of cool. Let's see that one. Expected move. That's on the NQ. Let's see what that looks like. Look at this, y'all. On the daily chart, it'll show you what the expected move is of NQ.
It's not in the house.
Let's see what another. And y'all may want some of these. And y'all probably got some stuff I might want too. Let's see what else we got. That looks interesting. Expected move. And this auto draws, right? So that's what's cool about that. It auto draws your expected move. Let's look at that on the E-minis. The E-minis. Wow, look at that. We got a green monster. We got expected moves. Look at that expected move of ES, and it ain't doing nothing but hugging toward the center. It's been a kind of a boring market, hasn't it? Let's see what else we got. Hey, can y'all be quiet a little bit? Daddy's on his class. Gravity points? What the devil is that? Oh, that's a Don Kaufman thing. Yeah, that won't update. I need to just delete that one. Gravity points, MACD and tick side by side. Look at this. My go-to setups, hourly, trading. Let's see the MACD side by side. What is this? Holy Shimon. Look at this, y'all. We got the MACD. We got the tick. Oh, that's a Corey Rosenblum chart there. That's what that is. I'm having a little fun just showing y'all all the charts. Expected move cone. You ever seen that? That's kind of cool. Let's see. It's on SPX is what I was trading it on. Hey, someone asked me yesterday, how did I get such a good commission deal? Well, you know, the more volume you trade, right, the more that they give you. And they then let me use that on all of my accounts, right? So I call Thinkorswim and just, you know, every 6 months. And I'm like, look, man, I am out of here if y'all don't do something. And most of the time, they'll lower your commissions. If you've not tried, you need to try it. Say, man, I tell you what, that Tasty Works, man, they sending me email after email after email. I'm thinking about going. You know, and they'll start freaking out and they'll want to keep you. And if you got any kind of volume, right? Just like, hey, man, I want to stay with you. That's the best way to get your commissions cleaned out a little bit. Anything else that I think's kind of neat to see? Let's see. Projection sector. We did that. Trend day. There's a trend day 2050 moving average. Look at that. Yeah, there's a lot of ways. You know, Corey Rosenblum, he would always say it's a trend day or it's a range day. Most days are range days. But every now and then you could come out and say, hey, it's a, how would that show me that it's a range day? Or I don't know why I named it that. All right, but nonetheless, we can sit here all day do this. This is cool stuff. I like charts. I don't use them. You don't need them. You got 10 minutes a day to trade. What do? What do you stinking do? Well, that's pretty easy. You trade on your phone and you play the probabilities, right? You don't have to play all these charts because I don't want it to be confusing for you. I don't want you to ever be, oh man, this stuff is hard, because really not, right? We're using a spreadsheet to manage our trades. It's kind of cool. All right, so let's see how we're doing today. Started out 2, 10, 21. Are we up or are we down? Hold on, let me get all my stuff together. All right, my net lick for the day is, oh man, here we go, 49,101.77. So how much are we down today? We're down $77 on the day. Yeah, that's a shame too, because it was up 200 a while ago. But I tell you, don't watch your net lick so much, right? We know what we're doing here. We see that we're down 600 or 700 or whatever when the market. Remember this day, and we looked at our trades and we said, man, they're perfectly safe. Everything's safe, so everything's working according to plan. Most days we're up. Every now and then we're down, right? So overall, we're up. We're heading in the right direction. Let's see how much juice is in the orange, so to speak. Let's see. how much juice do we got in our orange? So we'll go over here. We'll go to hide simulations. So we're only getting our trades. Let's do 4 expirations. Since we got all kind of expirations and all different kind of stuff, let's change that to the E-minis. Come on, baby. Now, where is my, why is that missed? There it is. Started to say. Here's the price slices that I have. I like keeping up with. And let's see if our E-minis will populate here. Come on, populate, baby. Today's the 10th. Come on, baby. Come on down. Come to the 10th. There you go. Then I move this, make sure that's on the 10th. Nothing. Not a stinking thing. Oh, no wonder I don't have any ES positions. You got to click portfolio. Then it'll whoop in your portfolio, right? Well, we say it will. Come on, baby. Let me change this up a little bit so it'll know we're messing with it. Single expiration. Let's go to 4 of them. Kind of look at it. Look at this beautiful thing, y'all. Can you see our VIX hedge? Remember, I want you to look over here at this, right? That tells you your profit or loss for each one of those. For anywhere that I, scroll over here, it should update. So if we're doing, so if price stays here, it looks like we got $3,212 in the juice right here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? If price doesn't move at all, and if price goes all the way down here, well, we start losing some money, and you see the break even for each expiration. And you say, oh my gosh, we're out of business because we blew up our account. Then you go over here and you say, well, what if it went down to 3,700, which is our price slice of 3,702 is a 5% decline. So if the market went down 5%, today I'd be up $168. See that on February 10th. On February 17th, that expiration's up $880. And on the expiration March 20th, it's at $5,000. Wow, look at this. So what if the market crashes down here to this 34.29 line? Well, that's a 12% decline. Well, now, man, we might well close up shop and start selling shoes at the Payless shoe store. Well, let's see. Well, not really. I mean, today, it says I would be down $5,283, but look at that March 20th. It's up 6. So these things kind of balance out, right? Kind of balance out. But I kind of like looking at this. And this is kind of where I say, how much juice do I have in my squeeze? And right now, I got about 3,200, baby. 32 stinking $100. If we close right here, we let everything expire, we are looking good. Now, let's look at our E-minis, micros. I call them the same thing so many times. Let's see what our micros look like. And we'll go down here and we'll call that a single symbol because we just want to evaluate those. And we can put 4 expirations, but really remember, we're only in 2 expirations now, right? We're in 2 expirations. So single symbol, hide simulations. Yeah, so here we are, right? Look at this beautiful day that we're in. So today, let's see, profit on open, or you can do profit and loss on day, right? So on the day, we're down 850, right? But look at this little thing. It's kind of cool, right? Here's the $0 line. And then you see the market goes up here. Wow, you start losing for the day. But look at this. This is the expiration lines here. See those? And look how much money we've got in our E-micros if we just closed today. On April the 1st, y'all, if we kept all of our premium and the market stayed right here and time does what time does best, pass on by, then we're going to be up $1,620. How does daddy stinking do it? So you see we're closer here on the call side to having a negative break even there, right? But we still got plenty of time to go before everything. I mean, it's you just kind of keep an eye, right? The idea is to keep the football in the center of the field. And that's what we're doing here. We're keeping the football in the center of the field. All right. So let's delete that. Have y'all noticed how much calmer I am today than yesterday? Hope I'm not boring y'all today. I just said, man, I need to calm out a little bit. And that's why I listened to some Ronnie Millsap. That got me all doing good. All right, so we recorded our net lick for the day. Now let's go see how the Greeks are. Greeks and ratios. All right, so we were negative 84 yesterday. What are we today? Negative 77. All right, negative 77. I forget what the change was. We'll just put 77. We're negative 77. So we got a little, what the crap is that? We got a little longer, didn't we? Oh man, what is that? We got a little longer. What does that mean? The market went up or down? So you can tell the market movement just based on your deltas. Jeez Louise. So if our deltas went down, that means that the market went down, right? Oh, what you got? Well, hold on a minute. Daddy's in the class. Hold a minute. Let me open this real quick. Like she wants me to open something. What is this? You get in a Valentine's Day present or something?
It's a Valentine's Day that you put on the windows. I'm gonna put it up here window because I'll make this unicorn.
Okay. Well, there you go, baby. You'll play, okay? Daddy be down to play in a minute, okay? All right, so let's record our sweet theta. Theta is 99.15. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. She's precious. Well, did y'all ever get Melanie, you missed yesterday. I mean, the whole hour was a rant. I mean, I even said cuss words all over the place, and I apologize for that. But I was in a mess yesterday. So we got good theta here. And what's our Vega? Vega's what hurts us when the market goes down. That is the volatility. Vega, negative 300.83. Yeah, it was not one of my prouder moments yesterday. I mean, it may have been entertaining. I'm not exactly sure, but how much buying power are we using? 21,422. I am out of control, y'all. I got to do something. 21,422. Jeez Louise. We're supposed to be at 35%, and I'm at 43%. I'm a daredevil, baby. So look, our theta, y'all, is right where it needs to be. Oh, that's so sweet. And then you go, well, Bobby, but you loser, you're losing, you're using, 8% more than you should be based on the volatility. And then for the third day in a row, it says, hey, buddy, you need to get positive deltas in your account. That is the equivalent of buying 3 shares of SPY. So how do you get positive delta? We don't buy SPY. What do? We sell puts, right? So this tells you what to do. This tells you. Because if you go to your action tab, what's it going to tell you? Well, it's going to say, look, pal, you're too short. And you're using too much buying power. Do you need to adjust? Yes. How? You need to close position. It's telling me, it's screaming to me, close your calls, man. You are too negative. It's even telling me what expiration to close my eMicro calls. And a lot of times I just ignore it. All right, but it's telling you to do that. Will you sell premium today? No, you slob, because you are over allocated. And even if I needed to, I don't need to anyway, because I've already sold I think I've sold my whole premium for the whole week. And wasn't that where we were at yesterday? Where am I at? Yeah, we're 101%. So really anything that I do today, y'all, is delta adjustment, right? It's delta adjustment. And it is to an extent, it's getting that buying power back in line. So I got to keep that in mind too. If I'm closing things, then I need to be mindful of how that affects my overall portfolio, because you and we look at the forest first, and then we do the look at the individual trees, right? So the forest, we're in pretty good shape, except we're a little too negative deltas and we're using too much buying power. All right. So let's see what we have here on our equities tab that's screaming to us to make an adjustment. We got a 31% profit, negative 128 profit. What is that? That's a call. We could close that call, right? That's probably somewhat positively or roll that out or something. But then I'd book that loss. We've got GLD at 38%. What kind of profit is that? That's $78 of profit there. That's nice. UVXY is down. This is 37%, 33%. So you're getting several closing signals, right? And then we go over here, and then this is another one that says, hey, man, here's the ones you really need to close. If you're getting a signal here and a signal here, oh, yeah. You know, close it, baby, close it. So which is the biggest one? 37%. We've got a profit of $26.90. How does daddy do it? What is that? That little XLE trade? That's a put in XLE, and this one is losing badly. Well, let's just look at XLE. So effectively, we have a strangle in XLE. So let's go to our Analyze tab. We're going to spend more and more time. The more that I have with y'all, we're going to go more and more time into the Analyze tab because this is where real decisions are made, right? So XLE, single symbol. I'm in one expiration, aren't I? With XLE. I see one expiration, hide simulation, single symbol. Oh my gosh, there's trouble in Denmark. Now keep in mind, here's where price is, and we're going to make $182 if price stays here, even though we're losing on the trade today, right? We're down $22 on the day. What are we on the open? P&L open. We go here. So on the trade, we are down, what, $58 on the whole trade, right? And at expiration, we're going to have a profit of $145. So we're safe even if XLE goes all the way up to here, even if it goes all the way up to 47 and our break-even point is up there. So the next thing I would do is I said, well, how many days do I have in XLE, right? How many days are in that trade? Since we're doing a little management here. XLE. That's giving me negative deltas. XLE is days. 37 days, right? So what I could do is with 37 days, we could take and book a profit on the put and roll the put up a little bit, couldn't we? We could take our $26, our 37%, and roll it up a bit. Not sure that, that's necessary at this point. It'd book a profit. It could help line that trade up a little bit. I wonder what kind of credit I would get for that. So these are decisions you make every day, right? You're just making decisions. So what if we went to XLE and we did, well, I don't want to roll the whole thing, do I? I'm going to roll the put up. I wonder if it'll let me roll it in the same. See what this looks like. Create rolling order. If we sold, let's see what this looks like. It's easier to roll in Tastyworks, isn't it? I'll be at Tastyworks soon. I got a feeling. All right. So if we go to, let's say we're buying this one back. Yeah. So we're buying that one back. And that's going out a week. Well, what if I don't want to go out a week? What if I want to just go to the same expiration? So we go back down to the same expiration, right? And what if we roll that puppy up for, let's say we get a bit closer to the money, right? What if you wrote it up for 41 to 41? Look, you could create a 39-cent credit by doing that. Let's see what the 41 looks like there. 41. Well, heck, it'd help if I'm in the right thing, wouldn't it? XLE. Clover. Clover. Over, no. All right, here we go. XLE. Come on, baby. Work for me. All right. So let's scroll down, see what that 41 looks like. We're at the 39 now. We're right here. So we could roll that to a 41. That's still pretty good, right? It's a 28 delta, 24 delta, 28% probability of being in the money. I like it. I like it a lot, especially when I know that my little call over here is at 36. So we just tighten this up just a little bit, right? Why don't we do that? Let me just try to do that trade. Roll that up to the 41. See if we get feel. Feel me, baby. I think we did. I heard a beep on my phone. I don't hear nothing here, though. There we go. Now, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's go and do that. So we'll go to the spreadsheet. You taught teenagers for over a decade. Doubt that you said anything I haven't heard. Yeah, I didn't use the really bad stuff, you know. Like my son JoJo, he's 6, and he likes telling on other kids. And even at school, they said he'll go right up to the office and he'll tell them, such and such said, and then he'll say the word. And they're like, JoJo, you don't need to say that word. And JoJo's, yeah, but they said, and then he'll say the word. And they're like, yeah, JoJo, but you don't need to say that. So JoJo likes saying the words, and he likes telling on other people. So you put that combination together, oh my gosh, he is in hog heaven, right? So let's close this one. Let's book a little profit. That's what we do. And what did I close that particular one for? Let's see. We got filled on that we bought that one back for 46 cents. How does Daddy do it? That's going to help my stats, right? Oh, you look at stats? Yeah, I do. And if y'all hadn't seen Moneyball, friend, you got to see that movie, right? Love that movie. Just somebody using numbers to do well in baseball is just so cool to me. That's what we are. You and I are quants. You may not know it yet. You may have not accepted it yet, but you and I are quants. We throw this little chart stuff on for fun. We don't need a stinking chart. I'm going to call this a Tasty Trade Optimum Close. Look at us, y'all. Green, green, green. Scream to touch the green, green grass of home. Who sung that song? I used to play with Weebles when I was a kid, and all the records that Mom and Daddy had were country records. And I would put on a singing. If y'all never been to a singing, friend, you have missed out. Okay, so let's look what that did to our stats. That should have helped us, right? Because we had a negative 400 and something earlier. So now we're at 7.87. We are kicking 15.73. We are the envy of the world. Well, not the world, but we're doing okay. So then we got to record our new trade that we did in XLE. One lot. And we sold the 41 put. Is y'all's is mine like it? I can't remember what I did from 2 seconds ago. All right, let's go grab that little option. Here it is, the 41. Right click. We hit the copy button. Go back in. We do Control V for Vitamix. That's a short put. And you know, I probably should do this. I probably should say, I need to go in here and put an R, right? So that I know, hey man, I rolled that. That's how I keep up with it. That's how I do it. So we said that was about 28 delta, I think. And that is at the 37 DTE. We entered that puppy on 210.21. And how much credit did I get for my sweet, sweet little thing there? I got 85 cents. Yes, Lord. Thank you. Thank you for the bountiful harvest that has been bestowed upon us. Now, what the devil's that? No wonder. 85 cents. I wish I'd have got $85 for it. There we go. I was getting all kind of closed signals, right? Oh, man, we're down 2%. Go to our weekly premium. I've still got my day complete. Now I'm at 105% because I just won't stop. We're over $111 on our premium, and everything looks good. Okay, now let's see what that trade looks like. Let's go to our monitor tab first. Oh man, I wish I'd recorded what the deltas were, but I think it was less than that, right? It was like -5 something. So we rolled that up. So now we've got negative, 3.57, -78 here. What did that do to our overall delta? What were we before? We were at -77. Yeah, so it didn't really mess with anything there. It made it a little worse, if anything. Okay, good. That's that guy that wears black. I like him. He's on YouTube. He trades. Good. Let's get our handy dandy calculator. Do y'all know who I'm talking about? I love that dude. He's got long hair and he wears black. We'll start wearing black every day. Instead of the same 3 shirts over and over and over. All right. Now what do we do? All right, let's go back to our equities tab. See if there's any other thing screaming to me to close it. Oh, what is that? Apple, 34%. Heck, that ain't nothing. We were more than that, weren't we? What kind of a profit we got in that? $46. You know, I start looking over here at my profits too, right? I start looking at the dollars. 78, 72. Negative 195. That's a stinking Goldman Sachs, isn't it? So what's that 78 and what's the 46.12? If you want to book a winner, what's the 46? Where's it at? 78, baby, on gold. You kidding me? We got a strangle. We're up 38%. We got any other triggers on that? Come on, baby. So we got 72 here telling us to close it. What is that? 72 is, that's our Goldman Sachs deal. That's our puts making money. Oh, that thing's still going up. Look, our call that we've been rolling stuff, right? Rolling. We're at 22% on that. Let's look at Goldman Sachs. Don't think I'm going to do anything today. We probably will Friday, right? Because I think our Goldman Sachs trade will be 21 days on Friday. Yeah, we're at 23 now. No need to roll that one. Let's go back to the Analyze tab. Let's see how our XLE looks now. Looking good. Look at that. Looking good. Let's just check Goldman Sachs real quick. Goldman Sachs. That's one of those places I used to think I was going to work. I remember being in a marketing class and they would ask us, where do you want to work? And I said, IBM. Yeah, IBM, my foot. All right. Boy, this looks horrible, doesn't it? But look, we're still in the profit zone, right? We still hadn't got our, at expiration, we're still here. But dang, I could roll that thing up. But let's wait till Friday, right? Let's wait till Friday. Then we'll roll that out in time. And again, we may we may roll the call up and roll the put up. We may roll both of them. We'll see. We got time. I said, isn't that the beauty about trading this? Do y'all see? I'm not in a worry or a hurry on anything, man. Because we got nothing but time. Now let's check out. Let me check out what the market's doing again. Market is down a little bit today. Okay. And let's check out our macros. This is where it gets fun. Now, if you'll go back, when do we put in the next VIX hedge? Melanie, let's look at that because that's a great question. I went ahead and put mine on Friday, okay? But you want to do it before the volatility, and volatility was really down big on, hold on, where's my best chart to find that? Let's go here. Come on back down to here. Let's see, what were we talking about? Oh, VIX. VIX doesn't have volume, right? So we're not going to see that nice little chart there, but let's just see what it's doing. Yeah, see, on Friday, when this happened here and it went low, man, oh, sweet Bobby went in and took care of business, y'all. I was not playing. And so it's gone back up now. But, it's still at what, 22.81. So it wouldn't be a bad time to put it in. What I don't see, the market's been up, what was it, 8-9 days in a row? So you don't want this thing to all of a sudden market go down and then you're like, oh, I got to put on my put today. So let's just look at it. That's a great question. Let's look at our VIX. VIX. Supposed to do that around 120 days, right? So I did it it's 125 now. That's when I put it on. Could you do it today? Yeah. I normally like to do it on the day that the VIX is down, but it's going back up. So I got it in a great place, right? But you got to make a decision now. What's the market going to do in the next couple of days? Is volatility going up or down? Well, after being up for 8 or 9 days in a row, you would think, a prudent man, right? The prudent man analysis would say, oh man, you think VIX is going to go up and the E-minis are going to go down at some point, right? And you don't want to be buying VIX on a day when that thing is really popping. Come on, man. Here we go. All right, so what do we see here? Well, we see that we are overbought, right? Overbought for this fair value range. However, it is at the point of control. But it wouldn't surprise us to see a pullback into this area, right? Wouldn't surprise us at all. Maybe you should set an alert for 20 or below. Yeah, you could do that. Here's the thing. It's low now. Now what if the market's down, a couple hundred points tomorrow? That VIX is going to go back up. So then you're going to be like, crap, I didn't get it in. So it's one of those things you gotta weigh it, Melanie. And this is great. First of all, what does buying a VIX call give us, right? What does it give us? Remember, we're portfolio managers. I'm teaching you to be a professional portfolio manager. A guy in underwear that wears a spam hat that I still can't find. Oh, speaking of which, how do I not have my camera on? Why didn't y'all tell me y'all couldn't see my pretty face today? Unbelievable. I didn't even shave or nothing. All right, so you got to say, look at my VIX. It gives me 27 negative deltas. Melanie, let me ask you today, do you need negative deltas in your account? Do you need negative deltas? So the one that I just sold, let's see how I sold or bought, what did that give us? April, June. I guess it's the June one, right? That gave me -7 deltas. Do you need negative deltas or positive deltas? I mean, it all depends on this, right? I need positive deltas in my account some way. How do you get that? Normally by closing calls in one of the short instruments that I'm in, right? So it is a personal choice. Definitely, it's a personal choice, but it's something that I have on all the stinking time. Why do I have it on all the stinky time? Because of this page paper that I have that I'll be graduating on May the 1st. I can't wait. That says, let's see, I can get into my research. See, I tested this stuff, man. I tested the, here was the largest, the largest 36 drops in the market, and the wonderful thing about the VIX hedge is it was an overall profitable trade from 2006 to 2020. So on a $100,000 account, I was maintaining 5 VIX contracts, and that provided a hedge of $59,000. So can you imagine you're selling puts and you don't have the hedge? You would have been worse for the wear, down $59,000. Kind of cool. So it was an overall. So that was the thing. The 10 Delta VIX call purchase at 120 days to expiration was profitable during market corrections, but the strategy, here's what surprised me. The strategy had an overall expectancy for 2006 through October 2020. I found that to be remarkable, right? And we know the limitations of back testing, and I bring up all of those limitations as part of my study. But I also compared the VIX hedging strategy to a more traditional hedging strategy of purchasing SPY puts. Although the SPY put hedge produced more overall profits during the back test, so it made more overall profits, the VIX call hedging strategy was superior in that it hedged the left tail risk when the hedge was actually needed, which was the 36 largest market drops from 2006 to 2020, right? So, and I even go and say it's important to remember that the long SPY put strategy and the long VIX call strategy are hedging strategies against an otherwise long delta portfolio. The strategies are not purely income strategies on their own, but act as hedges against other positions in the portfolio. So it is definitely a personal choice on your part on whether you want that, whether you need that. I mean, right now, I would say, God, I don't even need it. I am way too short deltas, right? I'm ready for a little market crash. I'm ready for a little bit of correction, right? So yeah, all personal choices. And hopefully you're seeing how beautiful all this it's just sweet, y'all. It's just gorgeous that it all ties in together and you're making portfolio decisions based on your spreadsheet, right? So I think I've closed everything and managed everything there that I want to do. Let's see what our little micros are up to. See what kind of signals we're getting there. Close, 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 close. We're getting to about that point, y'all. Remember in the resources tab of our Discord channel, in the resources, I posted a podcast where old boy sold a put at 60 days out and closed it when it got to 30. He didn't care how much it lost, how much it gained. He just closed one and opened one every day. That's what he did. So you're sitting there at your, office, and you know, in a job that you just miserable at, and you just hate it. And you're like, oh my gosh, I hope I'll be a full-time trader one day, and I'll be, driving a prison van and 5 kids, what do you do, right? How are you going to get there? Well, you just do one trade a day. Do it in the bathroom, do it on your smoking break while you're out in the Cutlass smoking on a Camel or a Lucky Strike. Whatever you do, use your phone. That's where the majority of my trades take place. Majority of my trades, I do not look at charts. I do not look at the big green monster. I look at probabilities, baby, because I'm a quant. I am a stinking quant. I like the charts. It keeps me engaged. Gives me something to do so I don't get bored, right? And I think it does give us a slight edge. So let's look and see what's screaming at us to close here. Man, we got one at 50%. What's my biggest one? 51, 62%. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't stinking so. But that's a put, right? What happens if I close a put? Well, y'all, I'm going to be even more shorter, right? But as Matt taught me into yesterday, we did it anyway, right? We took the profits, on this one, and we just laid another one out. We laid another trade out. So why don't we try doing that, right? That's the 32.20 put, 32.20. Let's go find her. Man, once y'all get the hang of this, and I know, repetition is how you do this. So I know you're probably like, oh, he's recording that stupid stuff on that spreadsheet. If I see it one more time, I'm going to vomit. Because this is what you need to be doing on a daily basis. Now, see, I went on a little rant there, and I forgot which one I'm closing. 33.20. Let's try to close that baby. 33.20, 60-something%. Tasty Trade would be proud of me, wouldn't he? Bobby, you're supposed to close that 50%. What? I'm in the wrong. Why does that do that? You saw me open the right one. Y'all messing with me. Thinkorswim. It's like the communists is taking over. Thinkorswim. Am I still in 37? Yeah. 32.20. 32.20. 32.20. There she is. No, it ain't. 33.20 right there. So we'll go right click. And we'll, got to be right on it. No. Right click. Create closing order. And we're going to try to buy it back for $11.25 because I am greedy. Let me put the phone in my face. Give me a buzz, baby. Buzz and vibrate. Lord, what is that kid screaming about? Do y'all hear her? Whew. They drive me nuts. All right. That's why we planned the funeral for Friday when the kids are in school, right? For the little ones. The big ones will go to the funeral, but the little ones, oh, heck no. Can you imagine chasing them? I mean, I could see JoJo. He would jump in the hole in the cemetery before they put the coffin in, just digging around. All right, where we going? 11.25. We'll go to 11.50. Dang it. All right, here we go. We'll get filled there. 11.50. Going once, going twice. Something beeped on my phone. Here we go. 11.50. Now, see what I did though is I messed up my deltas, didn't I? See if it made a big difference. Not lots, but yeah. See, now it went from 78. You saw it there down to 81. So it made about a 3-point difference there. So I'm even more short than I need to be, right? So unbelievable. So we sold that at 11.50, I believe. And if they call me about that dang car warranty one more stinking time, oh, just makes me so mad.
I literally just got a call at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, you're on the same list. For God's sakes, who wants a warranty on a prison van? Unbelievable, these people. And also, here's the other thing. I'm on Facebook all the time. I love Facebook. And I'll get a friend request, and then I'll look and I'll see if I got any mutual friends, and then I'll look and see. And most of the time it's some old naked gal, she's trying to do whatever. But a lot of times I'll say, hey, I kind of know that person. Hey, I accept them. And then you get that ominous message. How are you doing? And you go, as soon as you get that on Messenger, how are you doing? You know what they're after, y'all. They're going to tell you about that new government program. And they said, have you heard about the new government program? I said, hell yeah, I heard about it. I said, who do you think came up with it? And I start taking credit for it. Then I start trying to sell it to them. Oh, I have fun with that. All right, where were we? All right, so we closed that for $11.50. Wait a minute, did I make a profit of $97 on that? How does Daddy do? Y'all, I would play We Are the Champions, but they would close my YouTube channel down. All right, here we go. 210.21. Oh, we're supposed to get some cold weather next week, y'all. So I'm gonna call that a 50% winner. Bobby, it's a 60% winner. I know, but I ain't got a thing that says 60%. All right, so we'll make that all green. I just totally messed up my deltas. Totally. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna go in and sell some more puts. Finally, we can sell a put on a down day, right? What's the market be up by the time I sell it? Now let's go to our little weekly premium and see what the stats are. I love looking at my. We went from 7 to 8%. Y'all, we're on track for a 17% return now. Even though now we're down only $200 for the week. I can change that quick, y'all. Y'all see, I got a lot of stuff. We can get rid of this in a heartbeat. All I got to do is close my profitable trades and let my losers run. Y'all saw me do it last week, didn't you? When I took that $1,144 of profit in a week. That's pretty good profit for a week, isn't it? On a $49,000 account. Not bad. All right, where were we? So we closed that out. So now let's go and make our other trade, right? And I don't care. Y'all say, Bobby, I ain't trading the micros. Fine, go find you something. Go right here. Look, go to your skin. Well, let's go to Tastyworks. Because I got to make sure y'all have plenty of trades, right? Out of your head. You need to say, hey, Bobby, what can I, and if I ever do that and you're like, man, I'm not trading those little micros like you, help me with another trade. Well, go here, liquid ETFs, right? We've got it ranked by this. Look, great time to sell a put in silver, y'all. Look at that. It's down today, right? Look for something that's down. IWM, I don't mess with that as much. TQQQ, I don't like those I don't like all that stuff. EWW, there you go. Down a little bit today. We got a pretty high IV rank. XLE. You could even do it on the Qs. I probably wouldn't do the Qs. I've lost too much money on the Qs. Gold is up, so I probably wouldn't sell anything there unless it was maybe a strangle or something. So keep it to the top half there. Hey, Bobby, I don't want to trade those little boring liquid ETFs like you do. I'm a gambler, baby. All right. Well, let's go to the Tasty Trade default, right? And find you something that's down a little bit. There's our silver. Well, Walt Disney, y'all. Well, they probably got earnings coming out, don't they? Diaz got earnings today. Bobby, why don't you play earnings trade? Let me tell you why I don't play earnings trade. Because I used to. Let that one sink in your little brain. IWM. What else is up? Snap. So you put in Snap, it's down a little bit. Say you put spread in Facebook. Got all kind of stuff. Okay, Bobby, but where else can I look? Well, let's look. Let's go here. Let's go to our scan tab. We're going to teach you to use this whole thing, right? We got all kind of stuff we can do. So weeklies, you want to see something maybe that gap down, and I do it with the weeklies because that normally shows me stuff that's pretty liquid, right? If they've got if they've got weekly options. So General Motors, some of these got earnings and all kind of stuff. You don't have to do gap down though. You could do, what else could you do? Category, public here. Let's see. We could go percentage change losers, you could do all ETFs, whatever you want. But build you a little scan, find you something, percentage losers. Let's try that one. So we got weekly options and that brings up, let's see. Oh, my nose is itching. Does that mean someone's talking about you or someone's coming? Matches 4. Weeklies with percentage losers. Is that right? Here we go. Yeah, it's just bringing up 4. Huh. Anyway, build your little skin, pick you out something there. Oh man, and I hate, people's like wanting to know how to bring food over and stuff. And I'm like, that means I got to put pants on. I got to go to the door. We got to make sure the living room's clean. I got to pick up a dog crap on the side of the porch where the dogs, because they got those electrical collars and they won't leave anywhere next to the house. So I got to do all that. I just don't have the inclination today. All right. So I probably won't even go to the door. I'll stay up here in my little office where I am my happiest. I forget what we were doing. Oh, listen to that. Ken brings up something. I started watching Bobby's YouTubes again in chronological order, and I'm getting thrice the value. Awesome. That's good. Yeah, because I imagine, when I first started talking to y'all, right, it was probably just total Greek. I can't imagine, some of y'all are experienced traders and stuff, but maybe you've never managed a portfolio by the Greeks or by buying power, or by all these little ratios and stuff. And it probably was. So going back through and, going through those is probably good. And just don't count the number of times that I probably wore this same shirt. I told my little girl, I said, just hand me a shirt. Just pick one. All right. Oh God, and that means I got to shave for the funeral. Beth will not let me go to that funeral without shaving. And which means I'll have to get another razor because those little cheap ones that we get, oh my gosh, it's just like, all right. But I digress. What are we doing? Okay, I'm going to sell a put, aren't I? So let's keep up with what our delta is. Our delta is negative 83. Y'all, man, I'm telling you, based on this, I could probably go in and sell something at the money. But that ain't my game, right? My game is listen to the spreadsheet. And the spreadsheet's going to tell me to go out 50-something days. Let me get all these closed up. It's going to tell me to go out 49 days, and it's going to tell me to sell a 15 delta. Why am I going to deviate from what my spreadsheet tells me? I'm not. So I'm going to go over here, and I don't like layering them on if I don't have to. Sometimes I have to. So let's find us a 15. There we go. 34.60. Sounds good to me. We'll sell it at 28.50, and we'll get a fill. Look at there, 141. You could take this to the Sweet Bobby criterion, put it in, but it's going to tell you it's a good trade, I do believe. So the 34.60, it got filled. I felt it on my phone. I felt the vibration. All right, let's copy that. Let's put it in our little spreadsheet. Y'all, if you ain't using your spreadsheet, please do. I'm telling you, it keeps me in line. Ain't no telling what I'd be selling and doing if I didn't listen to my spreadsheet. It tells me. It's my guide. It's my sensei. I always wanted to take karate. My mama took boxing until my sister took it with her, and she bopped my mama in the head. And my mama goes, and mama never took it again. All right. I like to take boxing myself. So short put, again, it says, not short call, dingy. Short put, 15 delta. We did that at 49 days. Entered on the 10th. We just premium sellers, y'all. That's all we do. 210.21. Oh, it's 2.9, ain't it? No, it's 210. Price on that was 28.75. So we brought in $142.28. Oh my gosh, we're down 14%. Oh, we're down 5%. Okay, good. All right, now let's see what did that do to our deltas? Delta. Let's see. Deltas. Now we're negative 77. Not a stinking thing that I do is get my deltas more positive, is it? It's just not. So what am I going to do? Man, what am I going to do? I could close one of those evil calls that are losing money, but man, that's going to hurt my statistics, right? I could close this one right here and take a $77 hit. I don't want to do that. It's not necessary. God, I still got 37 days on that. Do you see how the sweet thing is by managing a portfolio and not managing individual trades that you go, wow, You know, it's kind of powerful, right? I don't care how much that's losing. I just care about the overall condition of my portfolio. We're selling premium, collecting theta. So I may go in and I may sell me another one. Let's go to the 49 day. Let's see if we can fill in a gap in there somewhere. Where we got a gap? Get a little closer right there, right? So we'll go sell that 29.75. Mm-hmm. We got a little friend of ours. He's big now. He's an adult, but he's a little boy, cutest little thing. And he was over at my in-laws all the time. His name was Josh. And Josh wanted to be a shelf. And Josh, I never forget Josh. I'm gonna say it just like he did. He looked at me. He goes, "You buy your clothes at City Trends?" I said, "No, Josh." I said, "I don't even know what a City Trends is." But apparently he did, and he really liked it. Down there, he turned his little head to the side and asked me if I bought my clothes at City Trends. Now, y'all may buy your clothes at City Trends. I don't know. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know if that meant he liked my clothes or if he didn't like my clothes, because I've got the same shirts I've had for like 20 years. At some point, I've thought about getting me a new wardrobe. I've been posting some of the ones I found on Facebook. Y'all, see, in my heart of hearts, I want to dress like Elton John. I mean, I see myself like that, you know. I'm like, man, that would be so fun, you know, with the glitter and the sequins and all that stuff. But then, like, I don't go nowhere. Why would I wear it? You know, I can't wear that at home. All right, so we did that actual delta, 15 deltas, 49 days, and 2, 10, 21. You are a trip. Melanie, have you not thought about, well, you're a lady, so you probably do think about wearing sequins and stuff. But I'm like, y'all, I've been searching for rhinestone shirts on Amazon. I mean, you can find a lot of stuff out there. And I thought, what if I did that? What if I wore a rhinestone shirt into the Piggly Wiggly? I mean, can you imagine? I mean, they'd be like, he is somebody. Not only does he drive a prison van with 5 screaming kids in it, but he's wearing rhinestones. All right, so I brought in $146 there, y'all. Check that out. Now, surely that did something to my, surely we got to -75. What did it do? Are we getting anybody? Hey, there we go, -72. So we went from -79 to -72. Let's put that in and see if my spreadsheet's still screaming at me. So we go to Greeks and ratios. We take in -72. And now see if we're okay now. See if it'll quit screaming at me. And -72. No adjustment, baby. No adjustment. Only for ballroom dancing. Otherwise, I'm a tomboy who prefers clothes appropriate for the ranch and workshop. Yeah, I got you there. That's what we are. We just, you know. Now I will say this though. Beth, oh my gosh, it's like she's down there. She probably hear this. Hey, Beth. Oh, she's on the phone, so I can talk about her. So she will buy all this stuff on Etsy and Gitsy and Amazon and Facebook Marketplace about these. And she dresses my children like, I call them, they look like Mexican lampshades. And I mean, you think about like a Mexican piñata, you know, all those colors, and they just look like a lampshade. I'm like, what are you doing to these children? You know, put them in some blue jeans and shorts. But no, she buys these little boutique outfits. And I'm like, oh. And then when I'm trying to reconcile our bank account, I'll say, hey, Beth, what was this $79 charge to Etsy? And before she'll give me the price, she'll go, unbelievable. Oh, man, we're going long, aren't we? All right. So no adjustment now. So we're good. Now, y'all, I can hang out a few extra minutes if you want to. Anything y'all want me to look at, anything you need from me, let this be your chance. Anything at all. I want y'all to make sure y'all are portfolio managers, y'all. Every day there's something we can close for a profit. Every day when you got a lot of little trades going on. And you can do this in a smaller account. You can sell spreads. Don't be selling them $1 wide spreads though, y'all. You're going to go broke. You hear me? But Bobby, I'm only risking, I know. You better widen it out a little bit. My bonus daughter, who is also a tomboy, buys Etsy boutique clothes for the granddaughter, turning her into a girly girl. Exactly. Exactly. And I'm like, and it's like stuff that they only gonna wear one time. I mean, for like example, oh, I've got to have them a Valentine's outfit. Valentine's outfit. What the hell are you doing a Valentine's outfit for? And then she even does that on JoJo, and I'm like, no, just send them. I mean, they ain't got to wear pink on Valentine's Day. What y'all do on Valentine's Day? Oh, remember when we get those little bitty Valentines, you write on them to all your classmates? I'll never forget, Renita White was in the 4th grade, and she and Alan Kaysen were going together, and they were the star couple of our 4th grade. And I thought, it came up to April Fool's Day, and I'm a pretty smart old joker, y'all. So I said, hey, best time for me to ask her to be my woman would be on April Fool's Day. Y'all know why, right? So I'll never forget, I handed the little note, will you be my baby doll? And I handed that to Kevin Richardson, and he looked at it and he started laughing, and he handed it to her. And y'all, she looked at it for a minute, and she didn't even look back at me. She just passed it over her shoulder back to Kevin Richardson. Kevin Richardson passed it back to me. And you know what she marked? She marked no. So you know what I did? I said, April Fools. I wrote it back. I said, April Fools, you can't have me, or something like that. And I passed it back up to Kevin. Now, I don't guess I've talked to her since. Anyway, so we didn't make a couple. But nonetheless, I mean, you got to try, right? It's like selling options. I mean, you got to if y'all are single out there and you need a good woman or good man in your life, I mean, you got to put your line into the water to catch the fish. Oh, Beth thought I loved to go shopping. Oh, Bobby, it's just so awesome. You going shopping at the mall all the time? We got married. I ain't been to the mall since. She said, why did you do that? I said, I was tricking you into marrying me. All right. Any other thing that we got going on now? Let's see. I posted an image in the chat that illustrates a question about extending the BGM. Okay, cool. Is that one of those things I can't see or can see? See if I can open it here. Download. Why's it making me download it? All right, I'll save it. I got to do some file management, my thing here. All right, y'all got anything you need me to look at while I'm opening this file up? Anything I need to look at? I'll be glad to help you with anything. Y'all want to look at our friend Pelotar or anything?
I think it's down today.
Is it? But it's still got those. See, I want to get back in that so bad, but it's got those earnings coming up, doesn't it? Or did we pass earnings? PLTR. I want to get back in that.
Earnings are next week.
Earnings are next week. Okay. Yeah, February 16th. So I need to start going through the stuff that I like to trade, right? That I've been successful on. I love trading O. Is O down today? Crap. No, it's up 48. What else do we like trading, y'all? Hold on. Let's go to our equities tab. I'm keeping y'all late. If y'all got to leave, y'all head on, but I'll stay here for a little while longer. Let's look. I just don't want to get y'all bored. Equities. What's some stuff we've traded? Riot. What's our Riot doing today? Gold, EWW, Microsoft. Microsoft. What's Microsoft doing? I wouldn't mind having a Microsoft position. Ford. Put in Ford. Microsoft is down, baby. I've got a dividend coming, but that only affects you if you got a what? Short call, right? It's not going to mess with you on a short put. Oh, Microsoft. Am I still, what else we got going on? Do I have a silver trade on? Silver was down today. I got silver in here. Silver. Wait a minute. I ain't got no silver trade. Are you kidding me? Well, fire up the, oh no, someone's calling from Barnesville, Georgia about my warranty. What was I looking up?
Silver.
Silver. There you go. Let's see what silver looks like. Oh, the voices in my head. Melanie, you just confirmed the voice in my head. That's kind of what it is like when y'all aren't here. I still hear those voices. Silver down a little bit. What does she look like on the big green monster? Silver, what do you look like? Come on, silver. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, that was something else. Oh, man, look. I mean, it's, you know, you can sell a strangle on that. Look, may have a pullback to here, but, you know, it's very well priced, isn't it? It's in the fair range. I don't see anything spectacular about silver, but let's go to the, oh, man, where's my trading view stuff? And kids, I swear, I asked for a wipey a while ago because I don't want to go down. They've been playing on my computer, I think. Let's see, trading view. Oh my gosh, come on. We got all day. We want to see what. Oh, heck. Don't tell me silver is doing. Here we go. Silver. Silver. What's silver look like? Linear regression. Don't tell anybody we're doing this. This is cool stuff. Linear regression. Come on, baby. What's our silver looking like? Jeez Louise. So embarrassing. Y'all gonna have to start bringing all right, silver. 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 Look, do y'all see what I see in silver? Let's draw it. Oh, I've already drawn it. Look at there. Oh, wait a minute. That's Palantir. Unbelievable. What's going on, y'all? I feel like I'm in the twilight zone. Here we go. Silver. Open for the love. I'm what? I'm a dollar. What are you talking about? Strange kids. All right. Okay, baby, I got you. So we're in an up channel anyway, aren't we? Yeah, it may come back toward the center a little bit. Do I see anything else? I see a little bit of resistance there. Do I see any support there? Yeah, I do see a little bit of support there. It's down a bit today. I'm kind of bullish on the metals. Let's see how much buying power it'll take me to put on a silver position. Really, I could see a strangle in silver. Let's go out to 37 days. And let's go and pull us in a little bit of money. Let's see. Silver, about a 16 delta. 24 cents. That ain't worth the squeeze, is it? Let's do the 31. Let's bring in 42. How about that? Let's be 25 delta. There we go. Let's sell that and bring in $42 into the farm. I think I got filled. Let me copy that, close it in, then I'll let y'all go for the day. I know y'all got stuff to do. Please quit screaming. Why do they do that? Weird children. Take after their mother. All right. Silver. We put that under the equities tab, not the commodities tab. Commodities is where we put our futures, right? And I don't have a single future on right now, which is strange. I don't have room to put on one. I got too many other positions. Silver, one. We just sold the 23 put. Control V for, nothing's coming to me. Short put. What was that, a 25 delta, I think? And we did that at 37 days out. And we brought in some sweet premium. 21. And what did we bring in? We brought in 42 cents. So I brought in $41.45. Okay. What did that do to our deltas? I always like seeing what it did in my deltas. Silver gives me 0.94 deltas. We needed positive deltas, didn't we? Gave me a little bit, and it gave me $1.24 of sweet theta per day. All right. So sorry I kept y'all on today, but it was a good session, I thought. And I will see y'all tomorrow. If you have any questions, please just put them into the Discord room, and we'll answer all those. See y'all tomorrow, y'all.